Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, good evening, everyone, and welcome to my talk. So, this is like a podcast, and today we are going to talk about Sky Wotagei, which is a community of light dancing in Samarinda. And before we jump into today's talk, we have a sponsor, and I have recorded the sponsor the other day, so let's jump into that sponsor. Hi guys, just popping up in here to introduce today's sponsor, which is at Crochet by Laffy on Instagram. So Crochet by Laffy is selling crochet stuffs like keychains, wearables, or for wearables for your pets, or just dolls in general. And they are currently open pre-order to order some custom stuffs or order some of their already sold stuffs on their feeds. And I also got something from Crochet by Laffy for partnering with me on today's video, which is a cute little octopus. It's in broken white, not white, okay? It's it has a smiley face. Oh, it's so cute. And I also got a pouch bag from them. See the ruffles. So I just need to pull this string like this, and oh, it's so cute. And I just have to put it in here, and voila. Oh, I love the baby blue color. It's so cute. And if you want to order this kind of stuffs from Crochet by Laffy, just go DM them on their Instagram, which is at Crochet by Laffy, and use the code Viandra Stock for a 10% discount for your first purchase. Again, DM at Crochet by Laffy and use code Viandra Stock to get a 10% discount for your first purchase. Okay, let's get back into the video. Okay, we're back. So we have a guest here, which is a member of Sky Wotagei, and he will talk with us about what is Sky Wotagei in general and about the systems in the community, about the practice and the historical things about Sky Wotagei. So please introduce yourself to the audience.
Yeah, my name is Fernanda. People call me Ovan, Fandi, or my fake name Far. And I am a college student of Mulawarman, social development. I am 21 years old, and I am a member of Skywatagi.
Okay, so you said you are a member of Sky Wotagei. Who is the leader of the community?
Currently, the leader of community is called. His name is Helmi Najik. He is 24 years old. He is currently not active right now since he has a job. So for the time being, one of our members is actually uh, organizing the community.
Oh, so may I ask why is he the leader of the community?
Simple actually, it's a group vote. So we pick him because he seems good at managing other people. He seems to know how to take care of his time and organize things that are organize people in general. So that's why we pick him as a leader. Yeah, for now, I don't know what's going on with him right now since he's very busy. So I don't really know what's going on with him for the current moment.
So he sounds like a good guy from what
Uh,
I heard from him.
Definitely, yes.
Okay, so how long have you been a member of Sky Wotagei exactly?
I've been a member of Sky Wotagei since probably 2009, 2017 or 18, since I was in first years of high school. So it's approximately what 6 years, 6 to 7 years, I guess.
Oh, that is actually such a long time you've been a member. Oh. So, can you tell us what is Sky Wotagei exactly? What does the community do in general?
So Sky Wotagei is a dance performance community based in Samarinda. So what we basically do is we take commission from event to perform there once in a while. Or we not only doing dance commission or performance, we're also doing some type of cheering for idols, but not specifically idols. We can also cheer people who are performing on the stage, like a dance cover or a J song, people who are singing. So we actually cheer people on that. So we're not only a dance performance, but we are also a cheering squad.
Oh, that's actually pretty cool. You hype people up like that, right?
Thank you.
Okay. So, how does the practice system works exactly? Like, when is the practice day, and how many times do you guys practice in a week?
Usually, in a week, we practice 2 times a day, which is uh, Saturday and Thursday. Reverse that, Thursday and Saturday, and we usually practice around 7 p.m. to approximately 10 p.m. Regardless if the condition is allowing us to practice. And we usually practice in back in the day we practice in SMA 2 high school, high school too, and right now we currently practicing in Taman Budaya.
Oh, so um, do you guys practice like that twice a week when you guys are going to perform? Like, how
Ah,
do you guys practice when you have something to perform to like that?
a good question actually. So, uh, in normal days when we don't really have any project or any job in the current moment, we have a daily practice which is 2 times a week, which already been mentioned. And if we do have any sort of project like a job, I mean, usually the last week we will practice every day actually. Every day until we get the choreography right. And for what is it, YouTube project, well, depends. We usually practice until like one month non-stop until we get it right. Well, that is usually for YouTube project. Well, for a job in general, we usually do it non-stop once a week before the deadline of the job.
So it's like if you guys will have to perform on which is maybe like Saturday, and you guys will practice nonstop from Sunday to Friday.
Yes, usually that's the case. But if some of our member are let's just say not very good at it, or not apa doesn't remember the choreography well, or the choreography is hard, we usually have sometimes a non-stop 2 week practice. Well, sometimes.
Oh, so that's kind of tough, but I think that will be a fun thing to do. I
Yeah,
think.
I'm pretty sure every dance community do the same. I
Okay,
mean, that's my opinion.
so moving on to the next question. So, can you tell us about the history of Sky Wotagei? Like, when was Sky Wotagei
Mm.
formed and why it was formed?
Okay, so the Kaiwatagi community was formed since 2013. It was formed by our senior, or what we used to call senpai, back in 2013, and it was formed simply because uh, our senior really likes cheering, really likes idol group, for example, like JKT and AKB, right? So I mean, they formed this dance community to tribute to that.
Oh, okay. So, it was formed just because they want to cheer on idols like that at
Uh,
first
back back then, yes,
back
back
then.
then, yes. But since the intention of the group are changed. Now we don't really do hearing for idol anymore. We simply do well dance performance.
Oh, okay. Since you guys are a dance performance team, so I would like to ask, people mostly know Wotagei as a light dance with Japanese background music, but can it be done with other genres of music?
Of course, not every of our performance is Japanese, but well, mostly we do Japanese. But for instance, if the concept of an event is allowing us to use for somewhat a K-pop community, we usually use K-pop dance. Once we used a Twice song or an Icon song once, and for a Western side, the last time we used a Western song, it was an what do you call it, an university event. Uh, if I can remember correctly, we used an American Idiot by Green Day, and we used that to perform our Skywatake. So yes, basically, Skywatake is not limited to Japanese songs, but it depends. Watage dance actually depends on the type of high tempo and a quick movement. So we can really use a type of slow songs because it hinders our movement and kind of messed up our timing on everything. So well, yes, technically we can use every type of song, but uh, in pattern we need to use high tempo song.
Okay, so it will be hard for you guys to do slow songs, right?
Yes, correct.
So after that, we move on to the next question. So can people who can't dance or doesn't have a basic of dancing join Skywatage?
Of course, absolutely. I believe that every type of people, regardless with their background, have a dancing apa, experience or not, can surely be uh, a member of Sky Watage. Of course, they can dance whatever they want. I mean, it's not strictly restricted to Watage in general, but I mean, if the person is determined enough, because I personally coach people, well, I mean, I personally teach them how to do Watage. So yes, I've seen people who actually have no whatsoever dance experience can very much excel in Watage, but it's not limited to Watage.
So it's determined in their energy and dedication to do Watage, right? Is that
Of
correct?
course,
Okay. So
correct.
if Skywatage accepts many people, all people who have different backgrounds and doesn't have basic of dancing, so I would like to ask, how does the community recruit members?
Okay, so back in 2018 or 2019, we don't really have a system, so we just invite anyone who wants to join. Back then, we have a membership crisis, so we don't really have enough members. But since in 2022, before the COVID, we actually have a surplus amount of member. We have too much members, so right now we are using once a year invitation only because we, back then we have too much member, but since COVID hit, we have been hiatus for 2 years. We are actually right now need a new member.
Okay, so you guys currently are low in members, right?
Yes,
Okay, so have to does Kaiwatage have like once a year recruitment, something like that?
for currently we have, but right now we are kind of abandoning it. I mean, if if any of our member have someone to recommend to join, I mean, they are allowed. They are uh, allowed to join our community, but we still do once a year. recruitmentship.
Oh, okay. So you guys are focusing on someone who wants to join rather than
Yes,
opening their membership once a year,
yes.
right? Oh,
Yes, currently we are trying to find member as much as we can. For now, we are not filtering some of them, but maybe sometime we will.
oh, okay. So I think that is all that I could ask. And before we end this interview, we do have a video from Sky Wotagei to be showed to the audience with hope that the audience have a strong understanding
Ah,
about Sky Wotagei. And I believe that far right here has the video that he would like to share to the audience. So you may share the video right now. Okay, so everyone, that is one of the video of Skywotage on their YouTube channel. If you want to know about their updates more on their YouTube or Instagram, you could follow them and subscribe to their YouTube channel, which is Skywotage. And in their Instagram, what is the ad of the Instagram?
uh, uh, the Instagram for our community is Sky Otage, Sky underscore Otage without the
Okay.
W.
Okay, Sky at Sky underscore Otage. You could follow them there and have more updates about them and subscribe their YouTube channel, which is Sky Otage. It has a red logo on their profile picture. Alright, I think that is all for today. Thank you for far to letting us take some of your time for this talk and giving us a clear overview of
You're
what
welcome.
kind of community this Sky Watage is. I personally am very grateful for this talk because I understand so much about Sky
Mm.
Watage now and how the history about Sky Watage was formed and something like that. Okay, everyone, may you have a good evening and may you have a good day for the rest of your day too far. And assalamualaikum warahmatullahi
Thank you.
wabarakatuh.